Okay.
All right, let's get started, babe.
All right. Yeah, let's get started. Oh, right on time.
I didn't know that you had a crush on me. How did I never see all that we could have been? High time we turned the pages, start a story for the ages. High time we got it going, got it going on. I know it's never easy for people who love anymore, but we gotta try. 'Cause you and I were meant to be. I love you, babe, and I know it takes more than words to show it. You are the one.
Welcome to a very special episode of the Georgia and Daniel Show.
That's right. We're coming to you live from Oak Park to celebrate our 100th episode.
We are recapping all of our favorite memories from the first half of 2025, birthdays, anniversaries, speeches, bocce, and more.
Plus, we're sharing the story of how we met, our favorite podcast moments, and answering your questions in a live Q&A. Let's celebrate 100 episodes together. Here we go. Welcome back.
Welcome back, babe.
It's boy, this wind. Can we have our mascot hold down the applause sign? So it's been a while since we've last done a pod.
Yeah, exactly.
But 6 months?
If that, yes.
Yeah, and probably because we wanted to do this in January, but we're both busy. So
yes,
and we wanted to have a live audience.
Yeah, we never had a live audience actually from my hometown.
Yeah. So we were going back and forth trying to find a location, and then we thought, well, why don't we do it in your hometown?
Yeah, exactly.
We did not plan for it to be 91 degrees today.
No, but we've got refreshments and trying to cook.
Yeah, we've got courtesy of the Coca-Cola company. We've got water. We've got fans. We've got shade. We got umbrellas.
And the people that we love.
Yeah, I think we've got more people than we expected.
Yeah,
we thought it was just going to be our parents.
Yes.
So let's get it kicked off because we want to leave our listeners tuning in to how we met. So we want to give them a teaser to keep tuning in.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
So we're gonna kick it back. So for those of you just tuning in, if you are a new listener, first we should welcome all the new listeners.
Yeah.
That may have seen us on Fox 32 Chicago. So
exactly.
Welcome to all of our new listeners. And the last time was our Christmas episode.
I believe so, yes.
And so now in January, we're only going to give you the highlights.
In January, we celebrated Daniel's 36th birthday at Cooper's Hawk Winery.
Yeah. Speaking of winery, I mean, I've got some. Whoa!
Thank you.
So,
very much.
Didn't plan on that. I got some lemonade here. Should I ask to have some wine out here?
Babe.
We can say that.
Yes. We can.
Anybody like wine? No? Okay. All right. So what do you want to say about the Cooper's Hawk Winery?
Well, my favorite part of the restaurant is, even though that I love wine myself, It's just the atmosphere of the meals that they had. My favorite meal from that particular place is just the macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. What did we have that night? That was 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Well,
we
had wine.
did had wine. Yes.
What else do we have?
I don't remember.
What did we have? We could go back in the pictures.
Well, it's okay.
We had. What did we have? We had something.
Yeah, we had something.
Something good?
Yes, something fun.
Yeah, and wine. It was some white wine.
It was white. Wait, it is called Pinot Grigio white wine.
There we go. Yeah. All right. So, Cooper Sock Winery is not a sponsor, but if they're listening, they should be. Get in touch. Even our live audience is saying that they should be. Okay. Yeah, so that was because we always want to do something to celebrate our birthdays. Yes. Usually it's on the pod and something low key. Mm-hmm. Who knows when we turn 40 in a few years? Okay. Wait, maybe we shouldn't talk about it on the pod yet.
No, I don't want to reveal my real life age. Please.
We're both going to be 40 in a few years.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. We already feel old. No. Don't say that? No? Okay. We'll go on.
You want to read the next one?
Okay. Well, no. So next is February. What happened in February?
We celebrated Valentine's Day at O'Sullivan's Pub, which is across the street where I live in Forestburg.
Yeah. And so so far it looks like every month all we do is go out to either a winery or a pub.
Yes,
it's all drinking
wine and beer.
Wine and beer. I mean, we're in our mid-30s, so yeah.
Yeah. And then in March we celebrated our 10-year anniversary.
And we've been together.
We've been together.
Oh, see, we don't even have to tell the audience to applaud. So, yeah.
What did we do?
What did we do? What did we do? Besides going to the pub. No.
Oh my God.
We had beer. What did we have?
I don't know. We spend time together. Sometimes we like to go on walks once in a while, and we watch movies at night.
Yes. We'll get into some of those movies later on. Keep tuning in. And if you want to know how we met, keep tuning in.
Please.
April.
Okay, so personal favorites. We went to the OK Gala. OK since Dan live streamed my speech. It is available to watch at Special Chronicles on YouTube.
So if you are watching this podcast on YouTube right now, you can find it on there. Just click on the Georgia and Daniel podcast. And right before this episode, the whole speech is on there. So yeah, definitely go watch it. I think like over 100 people have already watched it. So go watch it, share it, and yeah. May.
We celebrated Mother's Day to honor my mom, Karen.
Should we bring them up to the mic? No. We'll wait to the end.
Yeah, we can wait until the end.
We'll wait to the end. Both of them, I think, are shaking their heads. Okay.
So for my Mother's Day, it was very incredible bonding with my mom. Her ultimate favorite restaurant is actually Maya de Sol.
Yeah. Oh.
It is a Mexican restaurant.
Is it my line now? Oh.
Yes, it's your line.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. So then for my mom, what we did was we took a courtesy of the non-revenue travel with United Airlines. we took a trip up to Minnesota to visit my aunt and uncle. A little pre to the 2026 USA Games happening next year. But yeah, we took a day trip. No, sorry, it wasn't a day trip. It was a 3-day trip. That's right. And we did a lot of walking around General Mills, where my aunt used to live. What else did we do? We hike. Oh yeah, my aunt and uncle are retired, we did a lot of bird watching in the Twin Cities, and yeah. Oh, and then my uncle put me to work.
I actually saw the pictures of him actually working out in the garden, which is really cool.
She saw the proof. It wasn't up to me to take a picture, but my uncle wanted to take a picture, and so we put mulch in their backyard, and so yeah, so we got to do that.
And then in this month of June, we both competed in bocce at the Summer State Games, SO, Illinois. Including
one of our live audience also competed in bocce. Maui, who's off in the audience. Yeah. So I'll let you go first and say how you did, because the afternoon events on Saturday were canceled due to the extreme heat. Little disappointing, but I think we're all glad that Special Olympics puts our safety first with the extreme heat.
Okay, so first of all, this is my second time going down for bocce. It was very neck to neck in my second round. My first round was 14-0. My opponent did really well. She did really great. The last, and then I was ahead to that point. And my second one was totally neck to neck. Bonnie and Mallory actually saw me in the afternoon. It was pouring rain. I was almost drenched. But they told us to play in the rain. So it was kind of fun. And that was 10-9. So I actually came in first place in bocce this year.
And for me, it was my first year doing bocce, and I only got a chance to do the singles, and I lost both games, but the second game went into overtime, and it came down to only an eighth of an inch of getting fourth place instead of a bronze. So very close.
Yeah, you did good.
But there's always next year. I just wish that they won't move in bocce to the fall. I wish they could keep it in the summer.
Yeah.
We can say that, right? I don't know if us saying anything on the pod could change any of the staff, but who knows?
How we first met?
Quick note. I realized on the mixer, I forgot to record the audio, so hopefully the internet connections can stay. So let's just hope that the video can capture both the audio and the video. Yeah. I hope. Let's hope that it's all. I like to record a backup, but let's just hope that it's all the audio is being recorded. In fact, if anybody in the live audience can just do a check to see if we are broadcasting, if we are live streaming, just go to SpecialChronicles. Either scan the QR code that's on the poster, and click on Watch Live Event, and that will bring you. And so that way, I know we all we're like 15 minutes into the episode. I mean, we are making good time.
Yeah.
Okay, partly because for those of you that are listening or watching the episode, you probably hopefully listening where it's cool, but we're doing this outside in 91-degree weather. And the audio is on. Yep. The audio is good. Okay, good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, you don't have to like watch it. Live audience doesn't have to watch it because there's gonna be a delay with Okay, so moving on.
Yes. How we first met. We've chronicled our relationship on this very podcast. Go into our archives to hear all of our adventures.
So that's something that probably not a lot of people know.
Yeah.
That okay. We first met in the athlete leadership program with Special Olympics Illinois. And first, I had Georgia on as a co-host. Partly because, okay, I don't know if we should reveal this in front of the live audience and all of our listeners, but partly because I saw somebody that I liked, and so I wanted to have her on the other podcast that I host, partly to get to know. And so I don't know if I should say that because a lot of, okay, yeah, so I don't know if, but yeah, it helped. Yeah, so the first couple of episodes, we moved the first few episodes over to the Georgia and Daniel podcast as a way to chronicle all adventures. And the first episode, me interviewing Georgia, and then the second episode, Georgia interviewing me. And then we had a couple other episodes from the Special Chronicles feed was the 100th episode of that podcast. And then you and your sisters in Dublin. And so we moved those episodes to this podcast feed. And the spring of 2020, we wanted to get back to weekly podcasts. Mm-hmm. And then we discovered after a year that doing 2 weekly podcasts is a lot of work. So we moved that over to this now being a monthly podcast. And 2 years ago, we took a 6-month hiatus. This year, we obviously took a 6-month hiatus just because we need breaks. And so hopefully all of you listening will understand. But yeah, it all started with me seeing somebody that I liked, wanted to get to know her. And instead of a typical going out for pizza, going out for dinner, we did it on podcast because that was the only way that I knew to get to know somebody.
Yeah. It was, for me, it was love at first sight because I never stayed with someone for 10 years because Daniel is like the guy that I wanted to get to know a lot more, and he's the one that I wanted to be with for the rest of my life.
Yeah. So I think we'll have some tears. Some of our parents in the back.
Yeah.
So how long have we been podcasting? Because as we said on Fox 32 News this past week, there's not that many, for those of us with intellectual disabilities, there's not a lot of podcasts out there of people like us co-hosting. Recently, I've seen some other people that have recently started podcasts. And they probably have a lot of followers. We do have a lot, but not as many as some of the new ones. And yeah, so we've been podcasting
May 2012.
May 2012. So the Special Chronicles platform, I started in November 2008. And then shortly after that, I got involved with the athlete leadership program with Special Olympics Illinois. And then a few years later was when we met
Mm-hmm.
and then started podcasting together May 2012. And then it wasn't until the pandemic. So then we did only a few episodes. And then we took a break of podcasting, not a break of us together.
Yeah.
We should be clear about that.
Yeah.
And then, then we wanted to get back to it and got more and more feedback from listeners.
Yeah.
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 So some of our favorite podcast moments, because well, I know at the end our listeners are going to ask us questions, but
Yeah.
maybe we should hear from some of our listeners what some of their favorite episodes is.
Yeah.
I know one person in the front of the audience already told us what one of her favorite episodes is, but maybe we'll hear from some other of our listeners. But yeah, so the favorite podcast moments, it's hard to choose, but we went on a walk yesterday.
Mm-hmm. And we were just talking about what our favorite podcast moments were. Mine, I'm going to reveal just two of them. My favorite one was May the 4th Be With You, because my whole family watches Star Wars, and I love Star Wars too. And so far, I love watching the films. I never read the books, so it was one of my favorite episodes. We talk about one movie each time. We talk about what the movie would look like. And then the best part was actually when Dan had a Star Wars airplane based on United.
Yeah, my first day at United Airlines, United had wrapped an entire plane that was Star Wars themed. And one of the mentors that I was with on my very first day took me down on the tarmac. Got to take a picture right next to the plane. Yeah. And that one, I think we did that right after your sister Emma got married.
Yeah, Emma Hunter got married that same month.
Yeah, so we did the Star Wars episode right after that. But yeah, and didn't you also say
my other favorite was actually the poolside birthday. I love going to the pool right by Linda's place, and it was actually one of the best ones because that was for my birthday, so it was fun.
We should also be clear, it's just audio. We didn't have all video set up. It's just audio, and there's a picture. But we did bring the audio recorder a little bit into the pool, so you hear a lot of the pool sounds. But yeah, we recorded an entire episode poolside. I feel like we probably should have done that today.
Okay. It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay, so one of my favorite episodes was the Psycho Tavern episode, where we went on a bike ride with Emma and Sam.
Emma Hunter and Sam Rosenthal, my brother-in-law.
And what was neat about this was we didn't look at the weather, and so we went on a bike ride, and we got maybe a few minutes from the tavern where we were going to go. Yes, I know, another tavern. It's not a theme with us. It's just
It's just how we are.
Yes. I promise you, we don't like to drink. So we went. We were so close, and then there was a downpour rain, and so then Sam found an abandoned house, and we after that episode, we had Emma and Sam on the pod, and we talked about all adventures of that bike ride.
Yeah.
And your niece Abby, I think, said that that's one of her favorite episodes that we've done.
Yeah, exactly.
And another one was the Halloween episode in the pandemic in 2020, just outside where a live audience came in. We recorded wearing masks, Halloween costumes. We had Glenn made a tube where we could.
You had to put it's more like a candy shoe, basically. So I had trouble by putting the candy all the way straight down, but it was really cool doing that.
Yeah, and so but because those kids, we only had them on audio. We didn't have them on video. So because we wanted to be safe. And so it was like an hour and a half episode. And so that was that. And then another one was a Mother's Day bike cast where we went on a bike ride with our moms, and we brought not all of this equipment, but just a microphone, just a small audio recorder, and we recorded again just audio, but we chronicled
what we did. Yeah,
I feel like we need a drum
roll.
roll.
It was an amazing bike road.
Yeah. We chronicled that adventure.
All right.
Oh yeah, and then the Christmas episodes and the travel episodes.
Yeah.
So again, if you scan the QR code, or if you're listening to this later, if you go to SpecialChronicles.com/GDPod, then click on Ganiel Travels or travel episodes, you can easily find those travel episodes.
Yeah.
So movie TV segment.
This is what our favorite is watching movies. When I was talking about Star Wars, we have this. We made a huge list of the Star Wars trilogy series. We watched a new.
It's my first time.
It was okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's my first time. I mean, I've seen bits and pieces growing up, but not the movies through it all. Secondly, Return of the Jedi. I only watched the first hour of it last night. I didn't get to finish it, but
yeah,
we'll still talk about them.
Yeah, I've seen all of them. So,
but we're just gonna the three original trilogies.
The Empire Strikes Back, and the movie that he watched last night was Return of the Jedi.
Now, of the three original trilogy movies, I have to say my two. I prefer A New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back. Personally, I didn't like. Return of the Jedi wasn't my favorite. I mean, maybe if I understood the story a little bit more, I might have a different take on it. But I have to say, A New Hope, probably the first two and The Empire Strikes Back would probably be my two favorite ones.
My top three would have been Solo, because I love Harrison Ford. That was a backstory of how he actually became Han Solo and how he met Chewbacca. And my second one would have been Rogue One. And then my third and last final one would have been Return of the Jedi.
So we could say a lot more, but again, heat. Last night. No, it wasn't last night. It was Friday night.
It was Friday night.
Yes.
There was a movie that we both have not seen. It's called Somewhere in Queens. Director
And star
and screenplay Ray Romano. He was also from Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah, and so I think he directed and he starred in this movie Somewhere in Queens. You can watch on the Disney Plus and Hulu. We watched. I think it's on Hulu, but yeah, Disney Plus and Hulu. And so that's where we watched it. And I like that it was a neat kind of father-son type of movie. Yeah. And then Ray Romano's just a funny comedian. It's sticking along the comedy scene. A TV show that we've both recently got into.
Yeah, it's called Choose. Have you guys heard of it?
How many of you have heard of it? Give a applaud if you have heard of it or seen it. Assuming that applause means that you have seen it.
Yeah.
If you have not seen it,
it is.
Don't say anything.
Yeah. So I got really into Pluto TV. Dan came up with that. Well, I came up with that system because it has everything that I can watch on demand. But then when I found Choose, it was like an old-fashioned tavern type show about what they do every single day.
So I need to grab some smart water to keep us smart. Is Coca-Cola allows us to say that?
Yeah,
It keeps us smart. That's it. It's safe to say. I think so. Okay. So what's? Oh yeah, good.
Let's do a
Good chance. Oh, by the way, for those of you watching the live stream, feel free to post in the comments. We will try to get to some of your questions if you have any in the pull up the comments. So shout out to speaking of we should have just asked our live stream audience. And our friend Katie, another athlete leader, Katie says it works. So I'm glad our live audience can. There we go. Okay. So as we take a sip of water, we're gonna undo the mic. Don't want to spare this on the equipment. That's not good. Okay. And then another athlete leader friend of ours, Alex. So shout out to Alex Hegan. So let us. Do you want to take the microphone out? And we are going to try. And okay. So if any of you watching the live stream want to ask questions, you can put it in the comments. We'll try to get to them. But of course, our live audience will get first dibs. We were going to take this.
what am I doing?
You guys are probably not going to. Actually, yeah. We need a microphone. Yeah. We're going to pass. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. We're going to. We've got a microphone guy who's wearing an official T-shirt for our Special Chronicles podcast network.
I'm not just the guy, I'm your dad.
And this the microphone. See, I muted the microphone right when he said that. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to share, Mike, right? Okay,
It's working.
Yes, it is. But hold on. So before that, a few years ago, we would call listeners on the pod, right?
Yes.
And so we are going to bring that back today, but with our live audience. We've got and some listeners are getting to the questions. You know, we are going to first get to our live audience, and then we'll get to the live audience. And so, anyone have any questions in the live audience? We will pass the mic to you. So tell our listeners your name.
My name is Barb. I live next door to I used to live next door to Georgia. She moved, not me. What's your favorite thing about doing the podcast?
A favorite thing of doing the podcast.
Okay,
I'll let you go first, since apparently now your name is top billing on the podcast.
My favorite thing about doing the podcast is just telling everyone our love life and our adventures.
I didn't hear much about the love life. Maybe we could save that for another time.
Okay. Babe, oh my God.
Sorry, my water was kept. Okay. Before I answer your question, yes, that was a little. This is live. This is live. You never know what we're gonna get. I'm going to say that for the first. Can you repeat the question?
What do you like best about doing the podcast?
Okay,
What's your favorite thing?
Before I get to that, the first question about the love life pout, we don't get personal on the pod. Something that before I also get to that, I want to just briefly say, in an episode that we did, so during the pandemic, we went through couples therapy, thanks to the recommendation of our moms. Not because we were struggling, just because to learn how to better communicate. And so, but it took, there was for a bunch of period where we didn't talk about that on the podcast. It took us a while to actually, like, after we went through it, then we wanted to share our experience about that so it would help other people. But to get back to your question, finally, what I love about doing the podcast is it gives us a chance to talk about our adventures of our life from a different angle. And in a way, it gives us a chance to chronicle our adventures. And almost like couples therapy. Almost. Any other questions? Oh, we've got another question. Wow. I promise our live audience, we will get to some of your questions.
Okay, hi, this is Karen. I'm Georgia's mom, Daniel's in-law-ish. So I guess it's kind of a question and a comment. I love when you do your podcast monthly, because you two right now just recap from January. This is the one thing we did in January. This is the one thing we did in February. You two are so busy all the time. You've got so many things going on, places you're going, things that you're doing. And I really love hearing about your experiences and your comments about them and how you felt about them at the time. You're very engaging in community as well as with your friends. And I just really enjoy that. So I hope you are able to pick that up again.
Yes. Speaking of that, we actually have made some notes. We've got a packet of notes just for our 100th episode celebration today. But we do have some notes, so maybe we'll give you a little teaser of what's coming up. Next month, should we tell them? We'll give you a small teaser.
Just in you? Yeah. Okay. So right now we're doing the 100th episode live from my hometown, Oak Park. In July, Ganiel will travel from Louisville, Colorado.
Yeah. So one of the things we like to do is chronicle all travels. And so we will be recording, probably not live. It will be live to tape. And so... so you can look for that, and we'll leave it at that, because we definitely want to come back now, back to monthly.
And we have a question in the audience.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yes.
Hi, Mel Tab. I'm the biggest fan. If you had to pick only one episode from your podcast, which one is your favorite and why?
That's difficult. I mean, we did just talk about some of our favorite podcast moments, but
actually, I would like to answer that question. I think spending time with the Taylor family, that changed my life, because we had a little game challenge of
a punny drop. Yeah, so that's you know what? Because it is a difficult question, because some of our live audience, we did do an episode. I forgot the title.
It's okay.
What was it? Punny drop? No. Something dinner at the Taylor. So something like that. we talked about we didn't record it there. We talked about our experience in playing this punny drop game, which if we didn't have so much to talk about, we were thinking we probably could have played it on the pod today. That would have probably made for fun. Yeah, but yeah, next time.
Okay. Did you guys get to see Jake Hamilton go to Chicago last week?
Jake Hamilton from Good Day Chicago. No. Natalie Bonke is the one that interviewed us. And honestly, when we went there, we just went right to the green room, hung out in the green room. Then they put microphones on us. We went into the studio. And I think it was only Natalie that was in the studio. So, yeah. Witty quick. I think we were there for, what, half an hour? What? Oh, do you want to be on mic? The listeners can't hear you.
Yeah, when you go in the studio on the shows, they have a variety. I guess they go one after another. So the studio's amazingly organized. By the time they got them there, they were all looked perfect, and mic's on, and Natalie started interviewing them. You know, she's just amazing how she gets people to talk and feel comfortable. So in 4 minutes, they told their whole life story. It was pretty amazing.
Maybe not the whole life story. We cut some things out.
Okay, I still have one more.
Okay.
If you two could travel anywhere in the world together, where would you go and why?
Can you repeat the question again?
Like if you could travel anywhere in the world you want to go, where should you go? Where would you go and why? Like travel.
Anywhere where we could go.
Okay.
Whoa, boy! Is our live audience stumping us a little bit.
Yeah. Well, first of all, Mallory, I love downtown Chicago. Actually, on that particular day, I was kind of way emotional because I did a fantastic job. But the best part was having a victory breakfast at a cafe with my mom, Kaylin Hunter.
But are you talking about more of where we would want to travel?
Yeah.
Besides where we're going to be traveling next month. We talked about sometime in the future, maybe London. Yeah. Maybe for our 40th, both. Well, we're 6 months apart, but maybe for our 40th, maybe we'll have to figure that out. Yeah. But yeah, that's one.
Yeah, I never been to London, but I've been to other places as well.
Hi, awesome. Any other? We're gonna get it.
Just so you know, I took Ganiel to London to visit when you were in high school. I think
eighth grade.
8th grade. Because I was born in England, so I had a chance to take him to show him where I was born. And my dad has some recognition in London, a monument to some of the things he did during the war. And Daniel wanted to see that, and he had a chance to do that. And he still remembers that, and he keeps asking where I could go back. So I think that's driving what he's saying.
I love it. Hey, this is awesome.
Okay. We're going to just take a quick live audience comment. We've got a couple of our listeners, Katie saying, proud of you guys. Our friend Alex saying, congratulations. Yes, I would have melted. I don't know what that's referring to. Oh, the heat. Okay. And then Alex also just asked a quick question about Daniel. How did you start your podcast? What steps did you take, and how did you get the viewership? Yeah. So the Alex's question, that's going to take a much longer time than we have. It is so hot. So Alex, we will, if you could email Georgia and Daniel at SpecialChronicles.com, we will try to answer that on the next on an upcoming episode. Just email Georgia and Daniel at SpecialChronicles.com, and we'll try to get to that question. Next live audience.
Hello, this is Bob Taylor. Just a big fan, that's all. 2 questions, really. First of all, can you tell me about how you selected your mascot, and does your mascot have a name? And then
Okay, I will stop.
I'll follow that up, and then I'll let you answer both.
Okay.
I'm also a big fan of Chef G on social media too. Chef G, what's your go-to meal when you want to make Dan happy and you guys want to have a good weekend?
Even that first question is all geared towards the top billing of the pod. So, I'll let you answer both of those.
Thank you. All right. So the first question was, there's dog here. So basically, this is the best present that Dan had given me for my birthday a few years back.
When was that?
It was at a country club that he spoke at, and what I didn't know was that he set up the whole country club for my birthday, and he not only he did that, he gave me this dog. His name is Spot, and he's our official mascot for Special Chronicles, and I've had him since. And to the next question that Bob mentioned is that I have this, I have my show, which is called The George's Grill. I rebranded it because the other one was a little bit too woody for me, so it's a lot shorter. My go-to meals that I had made was breakfast burritos. Yes, for you.
When was that?
I don't know. But the meals that I actually did with him was brown rice with I don't remember the name. It was gyro meat with vegetables. So that's basically my go-to when I'm cooking with Daniel. But I'm also teaching him how to cook. The best thing that he can actually cook with me is pizza. So he's really good at that.
But don't you want to tell them what I just learned? How to cook in the morning?
Oh, okay, fine. This is what I do know about Daniel is that he loves having an egg
Oatmeal. But yeah, besides oatmeal.
Besides his favorite oatmeal at Trader Joe's, it's called an egg McBagel. Well, you guys don't know what that is. It is egg, cheese, and any kind of meat with any kind of bagel that he likes. He loves plain bagels the most.
Yeah, good question. I'm going to unmute our live audience. Next question.
Hi, I'm Barbara DeGuido, and I used to be I'm the retired communications director for Special Olympics Illinois, and I think what you guys are doing is absolutely tremendous. Very, very setting an example for more people to think about doing podcasting. And I'm wondering, Daniel, you mentioned the national games that would be coming up in Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Yeah, June
and
2026.
Are you guys maybe thinking about doing a podcast from the national games?
So, not necessarily for the Georgia and Daniel podcast, but for the Special Chronicles podcast. I can't answer that question right now because we're still in talks, and so
we could listen for future news.
Yes.
Okay.
Great. Follow Special Chronicles newsletter, specialchronicles.com/newsletter. Just because legally I can't talk about it right now. But yes, stay tuned.
Can I say something or not?
Should we let him?
Okay, I'm Adam, Daniel's dad, and just a little follow up what you said. I agree with you.
Yeah, close to the
I
mic.
agree with you that more people need to be doing some of the podcasting. I remember a few years ago when Daniel did his first podcast, and he comes to me and says, "Dad, I'm doing a podcast." Well, listen to. Yeah, I look at him. I was clueless. Now, I'm a pretty sharp business person, but I didn't have a clue to what he was talking about. I said, "What's a podcast?" Well, going back 20 years now, there are just thousands of podcasts out there on about every subject you can think of. And I think what I see, though, is I don't see too many podcasts for people with special needs. And that's what they're doing. And they're talking nothing fancy. They're talking about their lives having special needs. So my question on that is, what do you see the future? What can you guys do in the future in your podcast to maybe inspire more people to do what you guys are doing, which is so much needed?
Good question. You gonna let me take that? Good question. And probably because also the Georgia and Daniel show is on the Special Chronicles podcast network, and so yeah, we'd love to like in the a big dream is to somehow create an app of podcasts of those of us with disabilities. So like one place where all of our podcasts are housed. But yeah, what can we do? I think just by us again chronicling our adventures, talking about what we do, helping to coach other special athletes, others with disabilities, give them tips. Maybe not hand holding the whole time, but at least give questions. Before we get to another live audience, there's also our friend Katie O'Neill says best advice for new Konos to be successful. We're not really sure, Katie, the question. So if you can clarify it, we will either answer it in the comments later or on the next episode of the pod. There's another. We've got another question from the front row. How did you get that front row seat?
Special treatment. My name is Jessica, and I wanted to ask, since you've been dating since 2015, what is it that you most appreciate about each other?
Yes. Do you want to? What do we both appreciate?
The most I appreciate Daniel is just getting to know him a lot better. The reason why I love him is I love his fashion because he got that from me a little bit. Can I finish?
Yes. Go ahead.
We love
Could you
wearing
repeat
t-shirts
that,
and
please?
shorts. That's why I love his fashion a lot.
Wait.
Fashion.
You love. Wait. You gave me your fashion.
Well, yeah, because I just said we love wearing t-shirts and shorts.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And so the question, what we both appreciate about each other. Oh, what I appreciate that she's always there for me. Yeah. We'll go with that answer. No, I'm kidding. No, that's the first thing that came to my head. Awesome. Any other questions?
Daddy?
No. If not, we will.
We have one more.
Oh. Okay.
All right, so I'll talk one more question, but it's for Jeff G. What is your favorite food dish to make from your cookie show?
I'm assuming that's a question. I see who the favorite is. The favorite co-host.
Okay, so my favorite dish to make was actually popsicles because I did the 4th of July with my sister Emma Hunter when I used to live with my parents, Karen and Glenn. There's that, and then I really love making smoothies because the best smoothie I've made was mango, strawberry pineapple with protein powder and a lot of ice. So
Nice. If you could only pick one favorite recipe from the cookie show on your one, what would be your favorite? You can give it anything. So
like any recipe,
yeah.
I think I want to learn how to make curry and pasta because my dad is the best pasta maker I know and love.
All right, we're gonna get to one. You can give them. Okay, well, we're gonna get to one final question from the live stream audience because we don't want to forget about our live stream audience. And then, as long as it's okay.
No, you go first.
Okay, so our friend Katie O'Neill says, I'm thinking about starting. I think this question also goes to somebody else had asked a similar question about how to motivate others. So this kind of piggybacks on that. Katie O'Neill asks, I'm thinking about starting my own because of how the two of you inspire me. That's what's the best advice. Can you give me, what's the best advice you can give to new Konos to start it up? I think, Kitty, the best advice is we can give you is, talk with us off. The best advice is to speak from your heart, because that's what we do now. The past 100 episodes, we just get behind the microphone, speak from our heart. We don't do really any editing. We got a list of topics of what we're going to talk about, and then we just kind of let it flow. And I think that's the most kind of unrealistic, unscripted, unplugged type of way that we can share our lives. Okay, we got one more live audience.
Okay, just a comment, and thank you again for having us live. This is Bob again. First of all, I have noticed you've looked a lot better in the last 10 years, Daniel, not going to lie.
Thank you.
Also, to your online listener, Katie O'Neill, you should join. If you start a podcast, you should join Special Chronicles Network.
Yes,
And,
good.
My last question is for all of us here, we collectively got together and thought, wouldn't it be great for your 150th anniversary episode if you guys did a special needs podcast cruise?
Special Chronicles cruise?
Correct.
That's a good question.
For the 100. Yeah, how can we?
Anything is possible.
Well, if any listeners know of any sponsors, email Adam at SpecialChronicles.com and we can, just
Talk to any sponsors.
Yes.
I appreciate their effort.
See, we started out the live pod with an applause signs, and we don't even need it. Thank you. So thank you all. Thank you so much for that live Q&A. That was a lot of fun. And looking at the time, I think we're at about the hour mark, and so we've just got just a few final plugs and outro that we are going just to wrap things up with.
Yeah, and then we can take pictures at the very end.
Oh yeah, we should definitely take some pictures because for those of you listening on demand afterwards, or if you are watching, what you don't realize is we gave the live audience, we signed postcards that they all can take with them. So that's a little keepsake. And so with that, our listeners, should we put this up on the screen? Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, Katie, I see your comments. Thank you. Okay. We'll try to put this up on the screen so our viewers can see. But how can our listeners follow both of us? Oh, wait.
I actually got my mic back. Thank you, Adam Smokowski.
And I'm still holding this mic. Okay. So how can they follow both of us?
You guys can follow us on IG and Facebook at Daniel and Georgia.
And follow both of us. And then if you want to follow, if you want to follow the Special Chronicles Network at Special Chronicles on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. And if you want to follow this one,
if you guys want to follow Chef G or my plain self, Georgia Hunter, at page Georgia 22.
and if you want to follow me on the Insta, trying to be hip like the kids. Hip like the kids. If you want to
email,
there we go. I think we're back. Okay. All right. So we're back.
If you want to send us an email, that is Georgia and Daniel at SpecialChronicles.com.
And if you want to find links to follow us on the pod and all these links that we mentioned, SpecialChronicles.com/GDpod. And with that, boy, this past hour has just flown by.
Yeah, exactly.
Get it? A plane flown by. Okay. We are going to take quick pictures at the end. Our live audience can grab some water. We've got some Powerade, some Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, I think. Oh, some cookies. Sorry, our live audience. You guys can't take part, but yeah. Next time. Thank you so much for joining our 100th episode. We're so grateful for all of your love and support over the years. We wanted to just give a quick thank you to our parents, my mom and dad, Adam and Linda.
My parents, Glenn Graham Hunter and Kieran Wee Hunter.
And all of the rest of our live audience, the Taylor family, Barbara.
My neighbor, Brian.
And then a reporter and photographer that is here for the Wednesday Journal in Oak Park. So thank you all so much.
It's been such a joy to share our lives with you. Here's to many episodes and adventures ahead.
Be sure to follow us on social media at Special Chronicles and subscribe to the Georgia and Daniel podcast wherever you get your podcasts.
And please don't forget, you can watch Georgia's OK Gala speech now officially on YouTube. Thank you.
And thanks for celebrating with us. We'll see you next time on the
Georgia
and Daniel show on SpecialChronicles.com.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Georgia and Daniel Show podcast. SpecialChronicles.com to find links to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified of new episodes. Also, subscribe to our newsletter or mailing list to sign up for updates and get exclusive content delivered to your inbox. Remember to do what you do with podcasts. Subscribe or follow and rate and review this podcast on Apple Podcasts, the iHeartRadio app, and wherever you get your podcasts. Finally, please share this episode and all of our podcasts with your friends and family to help us grow our audience, reaching 5,000 downloads of our audio podcast and over 14,000 average monthly listeners. Hope you have a great week, and we'll see you back here next week with exciting new content right here on the Georgia and Daniel Show. We'll see you next week.
Special Chronicles, giving respect and a voice to people with special needs.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. Here, let me stop this. Hold on. Boy, do I need to switch.